Dupes have been a hot topic in the Minecraft scene since Dream's viral video about their mysterious origins and unexpected side effects, but in the actual community for these special accounts, we haven't had much news regarding dupes for several years now. The largest sources of these dupe accounts were from tied snipe battles all the way back in 2017, as well as an accidental account purge in May 2018 that was later undone, causing dupe accounts to be created. Since then, outside of a few visual dupes coming from deleted accounts, we've just been stuck trying to find old dupes with new methods. However, as I'm sure you saw in my last video, which by the way is doing insanely well, 5,000 views in 2 days, I would have never expected that, Mojang recently moved their API from Mojang to Minecraft Services. Now, if you're a relatively new viewer, you might not know this, but for those that do, remember the last time that Mojang moved their API? May of 2020, they moved name changing from the Mojang site to the Minecraft site, and in the process created a huge exploit allowing for invalid names to be created on almost any account, some of which were even working on multiplayer. Considering the title of this video, I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. After 2 years, dupe accounts have returned to the game with the ancient method of sniper dupes, where two snipers would go for a name at the same time and accidentally duplicate it. The thing is, the last time sniper dupes were around was 3 years ago. Snipers have improved a lot since then, so what used to be a rare occurrence is now happening daily. This is the story of how dupe accounts returned to Minecraft. Of course, the story starts with the most recent API changes. My last video already touched on most of them, but there is a more recent discovery that's very interesting. Originally, it was being kept private, but that plan quickly failed and it spread like wildfire. Put simply, most endpoints on the API, or the parts that we can access, have what's known as a rate limit. Basically, if you send too many requests to Mojang servers, you'll get temporarily blocked from sending more. So, say you wanted to make a sniper that spammed name change requests. The reason that you have to use multiple accounts and proxies is that it limits you after a few requests, and you just keep sending them until you run out of proxies or accounts and hope you got the name you wanted. Well, it turns out that not every part of the API has one of these rate limits. In most cases, the lack of a rate limit doesn't really matter because they aren't the parts of the API that people want to spam. But there is an outlier in that list, which is the gift code redemption endpoint. And when you claim a gift code, of course, you have to choose an in-game name to put on it. So it was only a matter of time before somebody tried to make a gift code sniper and discovered that they had stumbled onto a way to create one of the fastest snipers around. So, who would be the first to do it? Would it be Deviants, or maybe the duo of Saga and Shaky with their incredibly high-power snipers? Maybe Poseidon would be able to fix their sniper in time and start experimenting with gift code snipes. Or maybe Cheerful.Ninja would come back from the dead to try their hand at sniping again with this new method. Well, oddly enough, it wasn't any of them. Instead, it was a newcomer to the sniping scene, someone known as Zin. Just days earlier, he had just joined the MCBYT Discord, hoping to get some tips on building his own sniper. After hours of research and practice, he finally had a working prototype, and just in time for the drop of Sunday, the first OG in several days, and a very nice one at that. When the time came for the snipe to drop, everyone expected it to go to either Deviants or Saga and Shaky like most OGs have been in the past few months. So you can only imagine the shock when the snipe went onto a gift code by a brand new sniper, beating everybody else in the process. And you can only imagine how much more shocking it would be to realize that another person tied him on the snipe using MCBYT, a free public sniper. After over 3 years, sniper dupes had finally returned to Minecraft. Now, when I learned this news, I was kinda in disbelief. I mean, it was nearing midnight, I had just been watching Star Wars Rogue One for about an hour by that point, and just quickly paused it and checked my Discord notifications, expecting maybe some messages from friends, nothing crazy. Instead, I was met with the largest discovery since the invalid name exploit over half a year ago, and yes, that was 7 months ago now, I know, it feels much more recent. The newly duped account caused insanity across pretty much every single community. My Discord went crazy, Xbox's Discord was wilding out, Blockmania's player count skyrocketed as players raced to see the new dupes, which were fighting each other to get onto the server. Fortunately, I did get screenshots of both accounts in time, and I'm glad I did because the account Sunday was sniped onto ended up getting pulled back by the original owner shortly afterwards. It turns out, whoever won the name on MC Sniper Pi was using accounts that weren't very secure, ruining pretty much any chance of the accounts being paired. So, what now? The community had just discovered the existence of an extremely overpowered exploit in the Minecraft API, and now gift card snipes, which were thought to be dead, were suddenly thrust back on top. The race to see who could get the next dupe account was on, and though there were some setbacks along the way, someone was bound to strike gold very soon. The man to do so would be none other than Dusks, who already owned a dupe account of his own, Gonzo. Dusks coded his own private gift code sniper, and had plans to be the first one to, intentionally at least, create a dupe account with this method. Originally, he wanted to reserve his gift code for a good name like Jock, but decided he might as well try it on Hello, which was dropping much sooner. It's a good thing he did, because his snipe was successful, and he wasn't the only one to get the name. Once again, an MC Sniper Pi user snagged Hello's counterpart. This time, it went to a user known as Business Guy, and though Blockmania was down at the time, it didn't stop tens if not hundreds of players flocking to Hypixel Skyblock to see the pair in action. From there, things went wild. Hent was duped by 000 and CTW, Zonix was duped by Dusks and Subordinate, YBD was duped by HX7 and Pen, Conditioner was duped by BendyBit and Manti, E9T and PRZ were duped by unknown players, 4 was duped by Diver and Dusks, and finally, Love Me Please was duplicated by 000 by himself with 2 different snipers. Several of these, like 4 and Love Me Please, ended up being paired by the same owner, and assuming Mojang doesn't revert these names, we might be seeing some very clean dupe pairs in the community soon. Alright, quick edit here, and apologies for my voice sounding like a literal death, but I just woke up to some good news and some very bad news. First off, we have a new dupe account, which is K7U. No info on either of the owners, so not really sure anything about that. And the very bad news is that it appears that the duping has now been patched. Yesterday there were some API changes again, and I believe some of the servers went down. There was an announcement on the launcher, and as of right now, it appears that duping has been fixed. So that is the end of the dupe accounts. But we were able to make 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 duplicate accounts in that time, which is pretty impressive. It's, you know, it's a nice sizable amount, but not so large that I think they're likely to revert all the names like they did with the invalid exploit a few months back. So yeah, honestly not a horrible turnout. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Sorry it's a bit short, there isn't a lot to say, but I had to let you all know of this discovery because it's absolutely insane. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know if you have any success. Have a good one, guys. Peace.